Good morning everyone and welcome back to my channel. I hope you are all doing very well. Are you vulnerable to trends? Do you find that you buy them and then they sit in your closet and you never ever wear them? Do you ever purchase an item that looked fabulous on a friend or a family member or maybe an influencer, and then when you got it home and tried it on, it just didn't suit you at all? Do you wish you could consistently select pieces that seamlessly fit into your wardrobe? They're so versatile, they go with everything you love, and they're guaranteed to have a low cost per wear because you're going to wear them so often, creating so many beautiful outfits. Well, this video is perfect for you. If you are able to define for yourself what your personal style is, these mistakes will happen to you much less often. So today's video is going to define the 5 steps we will go through to help you define your personal style. Now, I have found this to be a very worthwhile process, but full disclosure, it's tricky. It's very tricky. It requires effort and thoughtfulness, but I found it to be extremely worthwhile. As you know, your style isn't static. It will continue to evolve as we evolve over time, but at a rate that's much slower than the trends change. As I said, it's a 5-step process. So grab a tea, grab a coffee, grab a glass of wine, and let's get started with the easy step, number 1. Step number 1 is that you need to know your body shape. And you need to know your body shape as of today. So my suggestion to you is to take fresh measurements. It's just really simple math. And the best advice I could give you is you take the measuring tape around your body, make sure you keep it beautifully horizontal. Of course, you're taking 3 measurements. You're taking your bust, your waist, and your hips. The shapes I will be using as reference, I'll be using geometric shapes. So some of you will find that you are a triangle. Your largest measurement is in your hips. Some of you will define yourself as a circle. Your largest measurement will be your tummy. For those of you that have particularly strong shoulders, your description will be an inverted triangle. A rectangle are for those of us whose 3 measurements are very similar and we have no discernible waist. And finally, the lucky ducks, those of you that have a similar bust measurement and hip measurement will be defined as the hourglass. Lucky you. You may find that a drawing of your body shape is an image that you want to keep so that you have one in the back of your mind. Perhaps that will be the first photo that you'll want to collect, and that is a diagram that shows you what your measurements are represented in a body shape image. Step number 2, I'd like you to remind yourself of what your feel-good outfit is. A feel-good outfit gives you joy and confidence. You go to it over and over and over again. You love to wear it. You stand up a little straighter. You speak most clearly. And generally, you just love wearing it. In the winter, my feel-good outfit is a blazer, a turtleneck, and heels. Always heels. You can't see my feet, but I'm always wearing heels when I'm preparing one of these videos. Heels make me feel more confident, more powerful, more able to speak to you. Now, whatever your feel-good outfit is, take a photo of it the next time you're wearing it. Keep it at hand, because that's very important for us to conclude step number 2. Step number 3, I'd like you to identify the person who has your body shape, who dresses in a way that you admire. Now that person may be a friend, a family member, or maybe they're a famous person. If you could, you would just take their entire wardrobe and put it into your closet. Are you able to find photos of this person wearing the clothing that you admire, wearing those outfits that you love? Now, if no one comes immediately to mind, I invite you to go have a browse in Pinterest. Have a look through women wearing winter outfits and see if there are some common threads that you identify. Some women that are just wearing outfits that, if you could, you would love to emulate. Now remember, it's very important, they must have your body shape. Okay, that is step number 3. Step number 4 is color. Let's create a list of colors that you love to wear. The colors that you feel and look best in. Let's begin by choosing your neutrals. Do you prefer black or do you actually prefer navy? Do you prefer cream or do you prefer optic white? Do you like grays or the brown tones? Now, which are your favorite colors? Which color do you immediately go for? Now, it's important that we're as descriptive as possible because saying the word blue isn't enough. It's your opportunity to use your verbal skills as much as possible. And if you're not so much a verbal person, if you're more a visual person, here's your opportunity. Take images of the neutrals and the colors that you look best in, that you love. Last step here in the colors, I'd like you to add your happiness prints. What are the prints that are your favorites? Do you love a small floral? Do you love a geometric print? Do you love a stripe? Is it a bold stripe or is it a delicate thin pencil stripe? Take photos of both the colors you love as well as the prints you love. That's step number 4. Step number 5, I would like you to make a list of the most worn shoes and accessories that you enjoy. Include not only those that you have actually worn, but also add to that list a wish list. If you could, what are the nature of the shoes that you would add to your wardrobe? What are the specific accessories that you would add to your wardrobe? And take photos of both of the most worn as well as your wish list items. Don't forget to include casual and dressy shoes, include casual and dressy jewelry, include scarves, all season scarves. So include the ones you might wear in the autumn and the spring versus the one you might wear in the winter. And don't forget belts. Belts are a marvelous accessories, particularly when you're trying to define your body shape. Those are beautiful accessories. You now have a collection of images. You have images of a body shape, of your go-to outfit, and you actually wearing that outfit. You have a wish list person in the clothing that you love to see, that you wish you owned. You have a color palette, including neutrals, colors, specific values and chromas of colors, as well as prints. And finally, you have photos of your most worn accessories and shoes, as well as your wish list accessories and shoes. If you're a visual person, take those photos and create a mood board for yourself. If you're more of a verbal person, you may prefer to look at these images and come up with, let's say, 3 words that you think best describe your personal style. Now, this process hasn't been easy, and I'm sure you've had to commit a little bit of time to it, but I do hope you have found it to be as worthwhile as I have found this process to be for myself. This is a process that I do not an annual basis, but perhaps every couple or few years. I try to stand back and evaluate how much my personal style has evolved and in what ways I might like to alter my wardrobe to reflect that evolution of my personal style. Please feel free at any time. I'm always delighted to hear from you. Let me know if this process has been worthwhile for you. Thank you so much for watching. I so appreciate every time you watch and share your thoughts. Get up, get dressed, be happy. Can't wait to see you next time. Bye-bye.